Hello everyone and welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to discuss the Add Component WorkPlane node. This component is specifically designed to place families that are WorkPlane based in Revit. These types of families require a valid face or plane to host them. They are typically used for elements like electrical fixtures, casework, or face-based detail components. Let us go through each input of the component in detail. The first input is document. This tells the component which Revit project to place the family in. If we leave it empty, it automatically uses the active document. This is useful when working with multiple documents or when we want to target a specific project or family environment. Next is location. This input expects a plane. It defines both the position and the orientation of the family in 3D space. The origin of the plane is where the family will be placed. The x and y axes of the plane determine how the family is rotated on the host surface. Internally, this plane guides the component's position and orientation logic when placing the instance in Revit. The third input is type. This is the Revit family type we want to place. It must be compatible with WorkPlane based placement. If it is not, the component will return an error. Behind the scenes, the component checks that the selected family supports WorkPlane hosting before proceeding. Now we have schedule level. This input lets us assign a Revit level to the family. It does not change the height of the element. Instead, it updates Revit's schedule only level parameter, which is mainly used for tagging, filtering, and organizing elements in views and schedules. Next is WorkPlane. This is one of the most important inputs. Here we provide the hosting reference for the family. It could be a face, a sketch plane, a datum, or even a curve element. Internally, the component extracts a reference from this input. If a face is provided, the component will project the placement point from the location input onto that face to ensure proper alignment. This allows the family to follow the surface orientation of the face and stay correctly positioned in the model. If we leave the WorkPlane input empty, the component automatically creates a temporary sketch plane using the orientation of the location input. This fallback method ensures that families can still be placed without requiring a pre-selected face or host surface. The temporary sketch plane is created in Revit using the plane defined in Grasshopper. Next is offset from host. This input lets us set a vertical distance from the host surface or work plane. If we enter a value, the component applies it as the offset in Revit. Now let us look at the outputs. The first output is component. This gives us the placed Revit family instance. We can use it for tagging, extracting parameters, or connecting it to other parts of our workflow. Next is face. This returns the actual WorkPlane face used during placement if the family was hosted on a face. It is helpful when we want to reuse the same face for referencing, alignment, or further analysis. Then we have WorkPlane. This shows us which element was used as the host, whether it was a face, a sketch plane, or a datum. It is useful for managing dependencies between elements. Finally, we have offset from host. This output gives us the final offset value that was applied. So in summary, the add component WorkPlane gives us complete control over how a WorkPlane-based family is placed in Revit. From the placement plane to host references and offsets, every input is mapped directly to Revit's internal behavior, giving us both flexibility and precision in our workflow. In the next lesson, we will look at some practical examples of this component. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.